So let's yield our sports time to Mr. Sports, Rich Austin. Good morning, Rich. How are you?
Good. How are you doing, Dave?
Great. Nice to have you on. Excited to hear about some fun stuff coming up. Lance has touted this now, so Lance, you better get back in here because you've been saying
Right.
how cool this is. So
Oh, it is,
you
man.
better provide some backup for Rich. Tell us
Yeah,
about what's
yeah.
going on, Rich.
Yeah, good morning, Rich.
Good morning. Well, we established what we call the SOZO Racing Series along with our partners out at the SOZO Sports Complex. And the first race is coming up a week from this Saturday, May 8th, and it's called the Yakima Super 5K. It's a family-friendly event that allows participants to dress up as their favorite superhero or even on the other side, supervillain.
Ooh.
So we wanted to invite everyone out. Probably everyone has seen the signs we have around town. But it's just an event that we want to get everyone out. Everyone's been cooped up in their house now for about the last 14, 15 months, and we wanted to have a fun event that got people out, got them active, just low-key. We call it a racing series, but it's more of a fun run type series.
Yeah.
Now,
yeah.
you said Loki, so now he is the god of mischief and evil in the Avengers series. So Loki could very well be one of the villains, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And
I
if-
didn't. You took it a little bit different direction than I was going, but I
well,
appreciate that.
yeah. Well, and superheroes. I mean, you might see like a family of five Tormies running. I
Yeah,
mean,
exactly. You don't have to dress up.
that
Just
could be
Tormies.
pretty cool.
Flying
Yeah,
tees.
So,
exactly. I may wear my Lance shirt.
is there a like a course that's marked out, or are we just going to get out on the road and run, or how's it? How does the actual working of the event happen?
No, the course actually is all contained within the SOZO Sports Complex.
Okay.
Okay.
So you kind of start out next to 36 there in the area that we've designated, kind of the Sports Commission area where we have Hot Shots and the Die Hard 5K and a couple other events, and then you just kind of run throughout the course. It'll be well marked, a lot of signage, a lot of things going on. And we did add, earlier this week, we had a few people say, well, I've been in the house for a while and maybe I can't or don't want to do the whole 5K, which is just a little over 3 miles. So we've added the super fun run, which is more of a 1.8K, a little bit more than a mile, where you can just kind of run out on the course and then kind of loop back. So you kind of have a couple options there. And then we've also decided about a week ago to honor the real superheroes, all the first responders, the police, fire, military, all of the hospital workers, clinicians, all the folks who have been out there on the front lines during this pandemic, and we're offering them a 50% discount.
Oh, cool. All
That's
right.
good stuff.
Yeah. Right
Yeah,
on. definitely.
If they want to if they want to take part in that, they can just get a hold of us at Shannon at yakimasports.org. She's in charge of registration for us at our office, and she can get them a code and get them all taken care of.
Now, I don't mean to pry or anything, but you've been cooped up for the same amount of time. Are you in 5K shape yourself there, sir?
I don't know that I've been in 5K shape for years, but we'll be out there getting everything all set up and everything. So kind of in spirit, so to speak.
Well, good. Good to know.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so that's coming up May 8th, right?
Oh, I'm looking
Correct.
I'm looking for the June 12th event.
So tell us about what else is in the pipeline.
Well, the second race in our series is the Bubbles and Brews,
Yeah.
and that is on the 12th of June, and that'll also, all three of these races will take place at SOZO, and that is an adult only 21 and over event because it'll be alcohol, it'll have beer, and it'll have wine. Basically, we'll have a different course that you'll go out on. You can run the 5K, and when you're done, we'll have some tasting spots for you to go through and try some different local beers and wines. Or if you would rather and you don't want to run, you can go directly into the tasting portion.
You know,
So we kind of give you an either or there.
that's
And-
really good. That's
Yeah, the
thoughtful.
1K tasting walk.
I'm the kind of guy that would want to go taste right away and then might get enough courage up to run afterwards. But,
Well, there you go. Or you might just bring your chair and stay at one station.
yeah, there is that too.
Or run to your car.
And the last race of the series is kind of a pirate plunder-esque
Okay.
type of an event, and that will be July 10th. Again, also out at SOZO, and that is called Mud, Sweat, and Beers.
Oh, I love that.
That's a great name.
And it'll be, the pirate plunder, we had a lot of climbing over walls and pulling yourself up ladders, things like that. This will be primarily lower body, so we're not going to have any of those ropes or anything that you're going to have to climb yourself over. And that one, too, even though it says beers, is for all the family. We actually have 3 divisions. We'll have the Muddy Buddies. Those will be the boys and girls up to about age 12. Then we'll have Mud, Sweat, and Tears, which is a teenager, young adult type of an event. Pretty much the same course and everything, but it won't have the any kind of beer component or anything. They'll be able to get a beverage afterwards, but of course it'll be non-alcoholic. And then the adults, 21 and over, will be Mud, Sweat, and Beer. So it's kind of three little events in one, and we just wanted to come up with something for everyone, kind of get everybody out of the house like we talked about, get them active. We'll follow all the rules, all the guidelines. We'll make sure people are socially distanced. We'll have a lot of hand washing stations. We've got some special cleaning agents and things like that we've purchased to make everything quick, and we want it to be healthy all the way around.
Right
We
on.
want people to get out and be active. We want people to also be safe, and we'll make sure that they're all taken care of. And if anyone's interested in all of these races or any particular one, they can go to SOZO, which is SOZO, racingseries.com. There are FAQs there. There are links to register. And if they have any questions, they can always get a hold of us, and we'll give them the information they need.
Love it. I love how you've built in ways to where if I'm not running a 5K, I can do something shorter, but I can still be involved. And man, I just can't stress it enough, folks. If your family's been cooped up over the last year, and man, you want to get outside, at the very least, take those shorter runs or walks or whatever. Get your kids out there, have fun, start looking for capes and everything right now, and just get out and have fun. Sounds good. Thanks, Rich. Good
Rich,
stuff.
before you go, do you have any sort of update on? I know that we've been sort of shut down, and fundraisers haven't been able to really happen like we like, and all of that. Do we have a general sense of where SOZO's at and where they want to be at? Do you have any update on that? I know you weren't prepared to address this, but just curious.
New partnership
Not-
too, right, Rich, with the soccer.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Well, SOZO, they have been kind of like everyone else shut down. Probably about last November, things started to open up just a little bit, where they did have a few events, some running events. Those are allowed underneath the rules and the guidelines at this time and for the past several months. And they've added some football events that are really cool, kind of a 7-on-7. It's high-tech helmets, but they all look like they're Red Grange out there. And that's a big group that's going to be coming to the Yakima Valley more and more for some different events. I know that, they haven't had the fundraisers just because really a lot of folks haven't. They're catching up on some of those things later this year. But one of the new things that they've added, and it's been great to see over the last 2 or 3 weeks, I think this weekend will be week 3, is a SOZO Youth Soccer League. And it's something that's new that they pretty much just kind of took over the last year or so, but we weren't able to play. But this year they've added almost 1,000 kids.
Wow.
And they have over 100 teams out there playing. And it's every Saturday, and it starts around 9 o'clock and goes to around 1 or 2. And it's just phenomenal to see all of these kids out there playing.
Yeah.
being active, and at the same time, following all the rules to make sure everybody stays healthy. But they'll have a lot of new events out there. There's a dog show this weekend. They'll have the Yak Attack 5-on-5. That's probably about a 20-year-old unique soccer tournament has started here in the Valley. That will be May 15th and 16th. We have our 3 events that we partner with those folks with. Lacrosse tournament starting in June. Then we kind of hit in July with Hot Shots will be back out there in the Die Hard 5K.
Right.
So allowing some of these events are now being allowed to play, and it's just great to see people get active and to see those fields being used rather than just see them go empty for a long time.
And then the news yesterday about SOZO partnering with Club Santos Laguna, one of the most successful professional teams in Mexico. So
right,
yeah,
that'll be on the premier side. So it'll be nice to have some of those folks here and just have an international flavor at SOZO.
Great update, Rich.
Yeah,
Thank you so
stuff.
much.
Good stuff, Rich.
Just what we were looking for.
Yep.
We don't want to lose sight of the fact that we've got this amazing facility there, and a lot of folks know about it. But just in terms of coming out to support, considering hey, even like a dog show, if you've never been out there, going out there to see the dog show would be pretty cool. So we appreciate you keeping it in front of us, and we wish you the best of luck on these runs. Website to go to if people want to sign up.
It's SOZORacingSeries.com.